Okay, join the board.
Mm.
In 3D shapes, what you calculate? I knew about 3D shapes, but in 3D shape, what you calculate? Volume or surface area?
We did surface area, volume, and perimeter.
Okay. 222. Like these kind of questions here you can see on my screen.
Yeah, no, but not. I'm drawing it on the board. It's like, it was like,
Okay, this is a cylinder.
and then there'd be like a cross in the middle of the cylinder.
In the middle of the cylinder, what we have? A rod. In the middle of the cylinder, what we have? A rod.
Like from a cross going in between.
Okay. So what we need to find the volume of this one.
I'm not sure. I was absent when they were doing it. That's why I'm not
Okay.
sure. But
Oh, okay. I got you, man. You have to check out the zone. Did you solve this kind of question? Like we have a ball spheres in a cylinder. So we need to find the volume of an empty space inside the tube. Did you solve this kind of question? Are you on the
yeah,
zone?
we have.
Okay. Do you
Yeah,
know how,
I'm on Zoom.
Mhm. Do you know how we can find the volume of a sphere, like a football?
It's just like, is it 4 pi r cubed or
Yeah,
squared?
here you can see. That's the surface area. We're talking about the surface area. So what's the surface area? Means boundary, outer boundary. And if we want to cover that boundary with the paper or with the cloth, so how much cloth is required, how much paper is required, that is its surface area. And what is the volume? The volume is inside. Like if let's suppose this football is hollow from inside, how much water we can store in it, that is its volume. Okay. Volume and surface area
Yeah.
both are different things. So this is the formula to find the volume of a sphere. Sphere is like a ball, like a football. Our Earth, our Earth is also like a sphere. Okay, surface area of sphere is 4 pi r square. These are the two formulas we have to memorize, and we have to implement here. Like find the volume of this sphere. How we can find the volume of this sphere? It's very easy. You just need to use the formula. We have to find the volume. Volume is 4 over 3 pi r cube, right? Here r is 3 centimeters, so just replace r with 3 and then simplify it, you will get the answer. That's all. Do you understand it?
Yeah, I
But
understand.
if we have these kind of questions we have bit difficult. This is even though this one is easy. How it is easy? Because this is a hemisphere. Just calculate the volume of total sphere and then divide it by 2. That is its hemisphere. Okay, surface area will be bit different. How surface area will be calculated? For this
Um,
one, we will divide 4 pi r square with 2, and then
it'll be
it,
4 pi r squared over 2.
yeah, but that will be just curved surface. What about the bottom side? That we get the new thing. So that will be a circle. So we will add pi r square in it. Do you understand what I mean? Let's suppose
Yeah, I understand.
you cut this ball, like the surface area of this whole ball is 4 pi r square. When we will cut, so no doubt it's just this upper part, the outer boundary will be 4 pi r square by 2. But what about the circle that we will get in the middle? That circle's area will be calculated by this pi r square. Here, that's why they are adding 60 pi, 36 pi in 72 pi. 72 pi is just a half of 4 pi r square. 4 pi r square is just 32 pi. Then they add 36 pi r square. Do you understand it? Should have to explain in detail.
I understand.
Okay, in this example. Okay, let's do this example on the board. So how we can find the volume and the surface area of this sphere? At its top, we have a pyramid.
Sorry, can I quickly go to the bathroom?
Okay.
I'm back.
Okay, man. We need to find the volume of this one. How we can find the volume? We have two things in it.
Um, we first like find the radius. Oh
Okay.
yeah, find the radius. So it's
Okay.
5.
Five will be the radius. Yeah. After finding the radius, what we have to do next?
Then we find the volume of a cone.
Yeah.
So one third.
Volume of cone is 1/3 pi r square h. What's What's the pi
Yeah.
here? Pi is 3.14. What's the r here? R is 5. 5
5
square
squared
height is
times
3.
3.
So you need to simplify it. So we'll get 1/3 and times by 3.14. Just directly put these values in the calculator, you'll get the answer. So that will be the volume of cone. Let's use the calculator here. One over 3 times 3.14 times 25 times 3. So its answer is 78.5. That's a volume. It will be in cubic centimeter. Is this the total volume of the toy?
Pardon?
Is this the total volume?
Yeah.
No, it's
Oh, no,
not.
no, no, no. We still have to find the volume of the hemisphere.
Hemisphere. And how we can find the volume of hemisphere? Firstly, calculate the volume
It's
of sphere
4.
and then divide it by 2. Or you can directly implement the formula volume of hemisphere. What it is? It's half of the volume of sphere. What's the volume of sphere? It's 3/4
4 pi,
pi r
I mean,
square.
4 over 3.
4/3 or 3/4?
4 over 3.
4/3, yeah. How about 4/3 pi r cube? Yeah, let's solve this one. So here, what's the r?
Yeah.
R is 5. So just substitute r and then you will get 1/2 times 4/3 times 3.14 times 5 cube. So what it will be? 1/2 times 4/3 times 3.14 times 125. 5's cube basically 125. 5's cube is 125. Then the answer is 261. 261.667. This one will be our answer. Okay. Now we need to do the real life question here. Try to solve this question number 7. In front of me, you have to try to solve this question on the board. If it's easy for you to write here. If it's not, then just tell me, I will write for you.
Yeah, I'll tell you. So
Okay.
first you take find the volume of one sphere or one ball.
Okay. Volume of one ball.
So 4 over 3.
Ball is 4/3 pi r cube. And we will times this one by
Then
2.
since it says the radius, yeah,
That will the volume of both these two walls. And the radius is
3.7.75.
3.75 square. So then we will simplify it. Sorry, it's cube, my bad. So let's calculate it. So 2 times 4/3 times 3.14 times 3.75 raised power 3. So 441. 5625. This is our volume. Okay, what should we have to do next?
Pardon?
Is this the answer?
No.
Okay. Work out
Then you
quickly.
have to find the volume of the cylinder.
Okay, volume of a cylinder. So what will the volume of cylinder?
It's is it pi yeah, 2 pi r times 8 plus r.
What's the volume? Volume of cylinder.
2 pi r times 8 plus r.
No. Isn't this one pi r square h? This is the volume
Yeah,
of a
yeah,
cylinder.
it is. It is.
You was telling me, I think, the surface area. You have the formula in your book, okay? You can also make the bond reference. Okay. This is a formula to find the volume of a cylinder. Here, pi is very well known. Yeah, 3.14. What's the radius?
Um, 3.75.
Yeah. And what's the h?
3.75 plus 3.75.
Okay, how much it will be? 3.75 times by 2, so
7
it's
point some.
7.5. Okay, this is the height. Now we need to multiply all of this stuff. So 3.14 times 3.75 raised power 2 and then times by 7.5. So 331.1718. This is the volume of cylinder. What should we have to do next? What?
You take the
How is it possible, man?
volume
I,
of the cylinder.
I think
But
we made the mistake. What's the mistake
with the
we made?
height.
Yeah, with the height. It will be say 15 then. The height will be 15. Why 15? Because could I have to explain it? This from here to here we
The
have a
radius of the ball.
3.75, right? 3.75, and
Yeah.
if you are doubling it, so it's just 7.5 up to this one, and this one 7.5. So in total, it's 15. That's why it's 15 here. And how I guess that this is the wrong answer because cylinder's volume is less than the volume of the two balls. And on the other hand, both two balls are fitted in the cylinder. How is it possible? So the volume of a cylinder is 662.34. 662.34. This is the volume of the cylinder in cubic centimeter. Now we can easily find the volume of empty space. Can please tell me what's the volume of empty space?
Um, 662.3 minus, yeah, volume of the cylinder minus the volume of the two balls.
Exactly. What's the volume of cylinder is 662.34. We will take away the volume of two balls, which is 441.56. So when we'll take away this stuff, minus 441.56. So we are getting 220.78. This is the answer. Let's wait for the answer. Okay, until that, you have to solve the next one on the board. We have the next question, right? Where it is. Question number 8. Try to solve it. If you feel that this is easy, then we can skip. Which exercises? This is 5.13. Which question we did?
I think
Question
number
number,
7. I'm not sure.
yeah, question number 7. 221 is the answer. Are we getting the same answer? 221. Yeah, they wrote the to the nearest whole number. So, but they did not mention we have to write the upper answer to the nearest whole number. So they just round it up. So even 220.78 answer will be considered as a correct answer. Now it's time to solve the question number 8. I think as you explained the previous question number 7, so I think you understand it, and this will be easy, very easy. So check it out, and if this makes sense, then we will move on. If it if you feel that little bit confusion in it, so we will solve. Check it out quickly.
Okay.
A cricket ball is dropped into a cylindrical tank of water. The ball sinks into the bottom of the tank. The diameter of the cricket ball is 7.2 centimeter. The diameter of the cylindrical tank is 15 centimeter. Calculate the increase in the height of the water in the tank. Yes.
Um, I don't understand or what it's asking for.
Uh, we have here the situation is this. You have a cylinder. Initially, in the cylinder, there was no ball. There was just water in it. There was just water in it. Okay. And suddenly, ball is fell down in this one. So definitely, when ball will fall into the water, will sink into the water, water's level will be increased, right? Water's level will be
Yeah.
increased. How much water level increase when the ball will drop? This height is required. Calculate the increase in height of the water in the tank when the ball water also when the ball is dropping to the water tank. Okay, what you need to do, you need to find it out. What's the they said that a cricket ball is dropped into a cylindrical tank of water. The ball sink into the bottom of the tank. The diameter of the cricket ball is 7.2 centimeter. Okay, what you need to do, we have some volume before dropping the ball in it. When ball will drop, definitely volume will change. Its volume will change. How much volume? Let's suppose before the ball, the volume of the water tank is V. How much volume is V? That's the volume of the water tank before the ball. Do you understand it?
Yeah.
Okay. So at this moment, let's suppose the height is h. The height is h. No, height is increased. How much height is increased? So we need to find it out that. So what's the volume? What's the new volume? Is it possible for you to tell me what's the new volume? If the old volume was V, what's the new volume? We just need to add the
If the
volume of
old
the.
volume was 3,
No, it's not possible to calculate the old volume. There is not possible. It's not possible to calculate the old volume. So we just have to assume the old volume means the volume of just water is V. Okay.
okay.
Volume of water without ball is V and height is H. What's the volume? New volume with the wall. So in that volume, the volume of ball will be added, right? What's the volume of the ball?
Um, oh, 3/4
Yeah,
times pi r.
exactly. It's a sphere, so we will use the property, that property, v plus 3/4. Sorry, again 3/4, 4/3, 4/3 pi r cube. So we will use v plus 4/3 over times by 3.14 times by r. R is given to us. The diameter is 7.2 definitely, so 3.6 will be the radius of that sphere, right? So we will use this one. So how much the new volume is? Uh, 4/3 times 3.14 times by 3.6 raised power. Oh, I wrote in the denominator stuff. Times 3.14 times 3.6 raised power 3. So volume will be increased by 195, right? How much volume will be increased? 195.33. This much volume will be increased. So now we need to find it out how much increase in the height we have. Okay, when the height was h, what was the volume? Volume of this cylinder was
Um,
pi r square h, right? Pi r square.
yeah,
What's the r here? It's 7.5. 7.5.
yeah.
So 3.14. We
Uh,
don't have the value of h, so we will write h as it is. We will assume that initially height is h. So 7.5 square times by h. So the old volume was 3.14 times 7.5 times 7.5. So it is 176.625, 176.625 H and V. Okay, now the new volume will be with the new height, right? Let's suppose I'm naming this new height is as H1. Okay, we need to find it out. H1 minus H. What we need to find? H1 minus H is the required change in height. I assume that the new height is H1 and the old height is H. We need to find this thing. How much rise in height we have. Okay. So the new volume is given to us. What's the new volume? This is a new volume. And how we can find the new volume? It's a cylinder. So again here pi r square and H1. Here which height will be used? It's a new volume. It's a volume of the cylinder when ball is inside it. Okay, so it will be pi r square h1, not h. H is a height without ball, height of water without ball. When ball is dropped, its height is h1. I assume that.
yeah,
Isaac, are you getting it?
yeah. I'm getting it.
Okay, so now you just have to replace the value of v here. What's the value of v? So pi r square, pi is 3.14. Also replace these values 3.14 and r is again 7.5. 7.5 square and h1 is equal to, what's the v? V is 176.625 h plus 19 plus 195 plus 195.33. Okay, now you just need to find out h1 minus. So I will move this thing to this side. So it will be in minus, right? And what about this one? What we will simplify this thing as well. So what will be its answer? Let's find it out. 3.14 times by 7.5 times by 7.5. So it's 177. Okay. Okay. This one. So what's the answer we have? 176.625. But with this one, we have a H1. As we will move this thing to this side, so it will 176.625. Here we have a H. We cannot subtract. These are not like terms. Okay. It is equal to 195.33. Now you just need to take the common. What we can take common from here and here? We can take 176.625 as a common. So what we left here? H1 minus H. This is the required thing, like change in the height. So now just move this 176 to the other side. On other side, it will be in division. Just divide 195 with this value, so you will get the answer. Do you understand it? Should I have to explain it
Yeah.
again?
Nah, you don't have to.
Are you sure? If you
Yeah.
if you want me to explain, no worries, I will explain. It's not difficult for me, or I will not mind to explain it again. Okay, just let me know when you need,
Okay.
without any hesitation. It's my duty to explain the concept again and again. My duty is to explain to you, and you have to understand. Until you will not understand, I need to explain. Okay, 1.1.
Yeah.
There is a change in height of 1.105. Let's verify the answer. We did the question number 8. 1.11. And what we get? We get 1.105, which is approximately 1.1. Do you understand it?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, man. Let's solve the next one. Question number 9. So you did this kind of questions, or you did the hollow type questions, right? I tried to find it out, that kind of question, but I did not get. In like hollow pipe, we have to find the volume of a hollow pipe, right? Hello?
Yeah, we've done these.
Did you solve this as well? Volume of similar figures, similar shapes.
No, you haven't.
No, we did not solve this one. Okay. So let's do this one. In next week we will do, I'm pretty sure maybe your teacher explained the next thing, this one, area of similar shapes. So we'll do the next class. In this class, we just have to learn
Yeah.
this. Question number 9, 10, and 11. Okay, question number 9. What's the answer? What they said, a solid metal cube of side 8 centimeter is melted and then recast to make a solid sphere. Calculate the radius of the sphere. Yes. You know how to find it out.
Um.
Okay, the theory is this. Like the concept is this. We had a cube. We had a cube like this. We had a cube like this. We melt this cube and make a sphere. We melt this one and make a sphere.
Okay.
So now we just need to find out what will be the radius of that sphere. This is the question. This is required. We melt this one, and from the material of this cube, we made a solid cube, solid sphere from solid cube. It's not hollow from inside. So what you need to do, you need to find the volume of this one. What will be the volume of this one? It's a cube, its all lengths will be of same size. So the volume of cube is easiest thing we have in this topic, which is we need to multiply all the sides. And here it's a cube. Cube means all the sides are of same size. So 8 times 8 times 8. 64 times 8 will be 2, 3 carry, and 48 and 3, 51, 512 cubic centimeter will be the volume. Okay. 8 times 8 times 8. So it's 512. This is the volume of the cube. What will the volume of this sphere? It will be the same, right? Because we are using the same material and we are just reshaping it. Okay, volume still same.
Yeah.
Volume is still same. So we knew the volume of the sphere. What's the volume of the sphere? And how we can find the volume of sphere? There is a formula, right? Volume of sphere. How we can calculate it? 4 over 3 pi r cube. Volume of sphere already known. What's the volume of sphere? We knew that it's 512. You just need to rearrange this formula and find the value of r. So firstly, we will take these two things to the other side. 3 will be in multiplication. 512 times by 3 divided by 4. 5 will also be in division with 4. And this is r cube. And at the end, we will take the cube root. Then we will get the value of r. So 512 times, we can say 512 times 3, and then divided by the denominator, we have a 4 times pi, and it is equal to r cube. So if we'll take the cube root's this one, cube root of 122.23. So what's the answer? It's 5. So it means that r is 5 centimeter. This is the answer. Got it or not? I did this whole calculation on the calculator.
Yeah, I understand.
This calculator, I think it's visible to you as well. So you can check the whole calculation. Okay, man. Let's solve the next one. Next question, number 10. Okay, try to solve this question. Question number 10. Calculate the volume of these solid spheres. It's easy. We already did the B part, right? So we are not going to repeat it.
Yeah, we did B.
We did the B. Its cone's height is 10 centimeter, radius is 14 centimeter. That radius will also be used for the volume of hemisphere. Radius is 14. So hemisphere radius is given to us. We can easily find its volume. Its volume will be calculated just 4 over 3 pi r cube divided by 2. Half of 4 over 3 pi r cube. That will be the volume of hemisphere. And then add the volume of the cone, which is cone's volume is 1/3 of pi r square h. That's the volume of the cone. Formula to find the volume of cone. Okay. This one is also very, very easy. But let's do this one because we did not practice this question. It's easy though. Okay, what's the volume of this cylinder?
I can't see the screen right now.
Oh, why? Maybe because of internet.
My Wi-Fi was just
Okay.
yeah.
Volume of cylinder will
It's
be
pi
r
r
square
times height.
If I want
pi
to
r squared
calculate
times height.
if I want to calculate the total volume, let's suppose not volume of cylinder, total volume. In that case, what will be the total volume?
You add the volume of the hemisphere and the volume of the
Volume of
cylinder.
cylinder plus volume of hemisphere, right?
Yeah.
volume of cylinder will be calculated with this formula plus volume of hemisphere will be half of the volume of sphere. A sphere's volume is 4/3 times pi r cube. So we just need to replace the values in it. Pi is 3.14 and here r for the cylinder is 6 centimeter. So it will be 6 square and height is 8 centimeter. It's also given in the question statement. Then we have plus half 4/3 4/3. Then we have pi is 3.14. Then we have r cube. R is 6 again. So 6 cube. Now we just need to simplify with the help of calculator. We just have to replace 3.14 times 6 square and then times by 8, then plus. Sorry, what said? Your voice was lag.
Pardon?
Your voice was lag. Can you please say it again what you said before?
I didn't say anything.
Okay. So this is our answer. 1356.42. And it will be cubic centimeter. I directly put all these values in the calculator. You can solve step by step if you want to put in the directly in the calculator, but make sure you are not making any mistake. Calculator is not that much easy. Sometimes we are thinking that it's easy and I just need to write as it is, but we are breaking the rules of BORDMAS. Okay, we are doing against the BORDMAS, so be careful with the BORDMAS. Make sure that we have the same thing. Calculator, basically, if in the calculator, most of the calculators not follow the BORDMAS. Like if you will write 5 plus 3 times 2, it will just give you the answer 16, but 16 is the incorrect answer. Not in this calculator. I'm not, maybe in this one as well. Let me check. Here the answer is 11. This one did correctly, but if you will check the normal calculator, Google calculator, let's suppose. In this one, if you will write 5, if you will write here, can I write with this one? 5 plus, oh, why they are writing here? 5 plus 3, then times by 2. What is this answer? Oh, this one is also giving the correct answer, so it's okay. Okay, man. So let's verify the answer for this one. Question number 10. It's 1360. 1360. We are getting approximately answer. Why? Because we are not using here pi. So if you will use the pi, so you will get more accurate answer. But it's okay. Like we are getting very close answer. So the pi 1357 point this one. So that's all. Do you understand it?
Yeah, I understand.
Okay, let's solve the question number 11. And Isaac, you can also share me the picture from your book, like which question you feel difficult. You can send me the picture on my WhatsApp so we can discuss that one, okay?
Okay.
Okay, after this question, you have to send me the picture quickly. We have still 10 minutes. We will do this question within 2 to 3 minutes. Calculate the total surface area of a solid sphere in a question number 10. It's easy. What's the surface area? How we can calculate the surface area of a cylinder? And here, remember that cylinder's top
I
part will
do
not be
2 pi r times h plus r.
2 pi r times h, then plus pi r
Plus
square.
r.
R plus h. R plus h. That's a different thing I think you are talking about. Yeah, we can say we can take common. Pi can be taken as a common. Okay. You said the formula for surface area of a cylinder is 2 pi r and R plus H, right? You said this formula.
Yeah.
This is the correct formula for the surface area of cylinder, but here we cannot use this one. Can you please tell me what's the reason why I cannot use this formula here? This is correct formula because in this one, if I will expand, so in this one we have a 2 pi r square plus 2 pi r h, right? 2 pi r h is representing the area of curved surface. Which surface, which we have region is a curved surface, this one. Its area, if we will flatten this one, it will be a rectangle, and its this length will be 2 pi r. 2 pi r, and this one will be h. So 2 pi r h, that will be the area of this part. And pi r square is the area of the bottom part, and pi r square is the area of the top part. Here top part's area will not be included, so that's why we cannot say 2 pi r square. We will just take only 1 pi r square. Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah.
Are you sure you understand it? If you did not
Nah,
understand,
not really.
okay. Okay, if we have this simple cylinder, yeah, I like the honesty, man. You must have to tell me honestly, like if you are not getting it. So
Yeah.
I will explain in more detail then. This is a cylinder. I'm sketching it. I'm trying to sketch. This is a cylinder, okay?
Yeah.
So if I need to find the surface area, what is the surface area? Surface area is the area of all the faces, right? Sum of all faces, sum of the area of the all faces, right? How many faces we have here? We have 3 faces. Which 3 faces? This face, which is you can say it's bin, okay, or the top face, and the bottom face that we have here, it's not visible. And then we have this region here, this. So we need to calculate these 3 areas, okay, and then we just need to add.
Yeah.
That will be the surface area. That will be the surface area. Surface area, okay. How we can calculate this area of this region? If we will flatten this box, I just cut from here, okay, with the help of scissor. I cut from here and flatten this one on the ground. So it will be like this, right? What will be this length then when I flatten this one? Let's suppose I cut with the help of scissor from here, and then I put this end here, and it's starting end here and ending end here. Okay, I flatten this one. Do you understand it or not? Definitely when I will cut from here with the help of scissor, I will get 2 ends here, right? I will get 2 ends here when I will cut this one with the help of scissor. So one end and second end. Isaac, are you getting it?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
this length is 2 pi r, and this is a h. Why this one will be 2 pi r? 2 pi r because when we roll this one, so it will back a circle with radius this one. Okay, so 2 pi r. 2 pi r is the circumference of this circle. That is the length of this rectangle. And width is h. So area of this region will be 2 pi r h. Now, how we can find the area of the upper region, top face? It will be just pi r square because it is a circle. What's the area of the bottom face? It will be pi r square. So in total, what's the area? Area of all faces. So pi r square plus 2 pi r h. Pi r square plus pi r square plus 2 pi r h. Pi r square will be changed into 2 pi r square. And this is 2 pi r h already. From here, we will take 2 pi r as a common. So r plus h. This is the formula for surface area. But the problem is this. In this shape, we don't have this face area. This face is, we don't have to cover this face, right? we don't have to wrap up the paper on this one because it's already inside the shape. Are you getting it?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
this pi r square will be 1 pi r square will be ignored. Instead of this pi r square, we will calculate the surface area of this hemisphere. What will the surface area of hemisphere? Or we can calculate the surface area of a sphere. What's the formula? Here you can see 4 pi r square.
4 pi r squared.
4 pi r square and then divide it by 2. Okay, that will be the surface area of the hemisphere. 4 pi r square divided by 2, or you can simply say 2 pi r square. 2 pi r square, right? Or just in total it will be 3 pi r square then.
Yeah.
2 pi r square, then you can say 2 pi r square, and this pi r square is the bottom face. Are you getting it? Bottom's face is circle, its area
Yeah.
is pi r square, and the hemisphere that we have here, its area will be 4 pi r square divided by 2, but when we divide by 2, so it will be reduced to 2 pi r square, and 2 pi r h is the area of this middle region, the curved middle region, which will be act as a rectangle, and here in that rectangle its side will be 2 pi r and its width will be h. So just replace the values in it, you will get the answer. Okay. Okay, Isaac, I think that's enough for today.
Good.
Today, what we understand? We understand the volume of a sphere. We practice, basically you already knew about this one, the formulas. We just practice the question, different question. But I hope this class was knowledgeable for you. Is this?
It increased my understanding, so
Yeah. You already knew, you was already familiar with the formulas, but we need to practice. So that's why we practice here. In next class, we will do the next topic, like which you going to start in the school.